Viewers, welcome back to the 12th season of the Personal Injury Law Show. That's correct, 12th. And my name's Tony Carbone, personal injury lawyer with over 25 years experience. With me tonight I've got John Carrance, a partner in law firm.
Hi Tony, hi viewers. It's great to be back, Tony, isn't it?
It is great to be back. And Don Maffia, another partner in the law firm.
G'day Tony, g'day viewers. 12th season, Tony. That's
correct.
Great. That's a really good achievement.
And viewers, what we want you to do is follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Send us in any comments, anything you want us to talk about. So please do that, because we do want to respond to these issues that you raise. Now, John, you want to talk about the big issue of drugs and tanking, Tony, and all sorts of nonsense in sport.
It's been a summer of dodgy sport, hasn't it been, Tony?
A little bit.
It's Lance Armstrong, the dopey dons, dopey dodgy dons, whatever they are, Tony. Don, what else is there?
Well, there you got the match fixing in soccer. You've got Oscar Pistorius, who did what he did in
shocking
South Africa.
Story. It's been, the integrity of sport is in question, isn't it, Tony?
It is. I guess it almost shows that a lot of these sports people are probably very good at what they do, but they need a bit of education in terms of how they conduct themselves, I think. What do you think?
And look, the legal ramifications are that these people and these organisations can be sued by punters who have basically laid out good money in good faith and then realised, well, wait a minute, these games, all these were actually fixed all along. This is not right.
I don't know how they're going to prove it, because a lot of these issues go back some time.
Exactly.
And really, there's also a lack of funding in terms of getting people to investigate. So it could go on forever.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's not even just the punters, but just the people, the spectators, John, that pay good money to see a good game of sports, and it's all been fixed. That's allegations are true.
My concern is also the issue of responsible reporting. I mean, it's easy to throw up allegations and speculation, innuendo, but have some substance to it.
Exactly.
You really do need something specific. I'm sick to death of just hearing, he's doped up, that one's doped up. What are they relying on? Is there anything that they can put their hand on or finger on? I mean, the ACC's doing all these investigations.
We
Half
need
the people
specifics.
don't even know who the ACC is.
We need specifics, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm a little bit annoyed at it, Don.
Well, it's all anecdotal. It's all anecdotal.
We need specifics, and we'll be on the Don's back, because we want to make sure we get the right answers, don't we, Tony?
That's exactly right.
But John, if you look at Lance Armstrong, no one ever caught him with drugs in his system.
Exactly.
They just said someone who was doing it with him came out, but even
the witnesses. But Tony,
there's no actual evidence that there was illegal substance in their bodies.
No, but
I reckon it took a bit of guts for him to come out and admit to everything.
Well, it did, didn't it? But Tony, we've got more important issues, haven't we? As in a worker dying again in Melbourne at a work site. This is just not on, is it, Tony?
I am absolutely devastated by the story I read the other day, where a fellow's gone to work, he's 3 months short of retirement, he's climbing his crane, he's done that job for many, many years, viewers, and he's fallen out of a crane 30 metres to his death. Don?
Yeah, 30 metres to his death. He's an experienced crane driver. Fell off instantly dead, I think.
His name, Don, his name is Billy Ramsey. Our condolences to his family. It's a shocking situation at the Grocon site, Tony, where there was all that trouble about 6 months ago, where basically Grocon were not allowing the union inspectors to go onto the site for health and safety issues.
Although, having said that, John, I really don't know if it was an issue with Grocon this time. I think it could have been just inadvertence on the part of the worker.
Well, there's a VWA investigation as we speak. It'll be interesting to see what the findings are. And we hope, if the employer or if anyone else is at fault, that the VWA prosecutes whoever is at fault.
John, the VWA do take these sorts of incidences very, very seriously, don't they, Don?
Yeah, they do. And John, it sounds like he's left a family behind. So does the family have any entitlements for compensation?
There are dependency and common law entitlements, aren't there, Tony?
There are.
For the wife and for the children, any dependent.
Look, there's big, Don, there's big no-fault benefits, right, for all the dependents, which is a wife and children, if they're still studying. And in addition to that, if there is blame, that can be held against the employer or some other party that was on the site in no circumstance you could sue for common law damages.
Exactly. So if I was a family and part of the dependents of this family, I'll be telephoning a personal injury lawyer to find out what my rights are.
That's it. There's another big issue I want to talk about. There's been a lot of stupidity and idiocy on our roads.
Always.
Okay?
Always.
The first story I want to talk about, and Don, this is right up your alley. These two idiots are on the back of a truck riding, I don't know if they're riding shotgun, what they're doing. This article here, right? I'm absolutely astounded with everything that we've seen on TV, all the money TAC have spent, the Victoria Police, to try and stop this sort of, we talk about hoons, but these people are hoons themselves,
Tony,
aren't
it's
they?
just simply gross stupidity, isn't it?
Yeah, they get a kick out of it, but if the truck slams the brakes on, they could go flying, head injuries, and the whole box
and
of
the
dust.
problem is that these people, well, maybe they realise, I'm not sure, but if you're injured doing something like that, your entitlements are minimal at best, aren't they,
Well,
Tony?
Don, have they got entitlements?
Well, if the driving caused them to fall off, so let's say the truck took a corner and they fell off quickly because of the truck's driving or mechanism of driving, they actually got a claim under the TAC for no-fault benefits.
Have they?
So I can get medical expenses. Well, it's got to be involved in the driving, some wages, also lump sum.
Assuming, Don, I just want to throw this one up at you. Assuming someone slams into the back of a truck, they might have common law as well.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
That's right.
Notwithstanding the fact that they shouldn't be on the back of a truck.
You would have thought contributory negligence on this will be very high.
Could be pretty high. But still, I reckon they've got entitlements, John.
Yeah, I think you'll still be able to prove some negligence on the part of the driver, but the issue of contributory negligence will be enormous in this case.
Exactly. But in the end, we don't want to see people doing this on the roads.
Look, this is one story. I do want a bit of feedback on Twitter and Facebook. Have a crack at it, because I'll tell you what, it is absolutely outrageous. We've got to curb the amount of serious injuries and deaths on the roads.
And following on from that, Tony, is that other story of the child on a push bike.
Yeah, in the middle between mother and father, they've got helmets on. The child in the middle's got no safety gear whatsoever. They're cutting across traffic in Flemington Road. Don, they should be arrested and charged.
I think so.
Well, it's gross negligence at best, and it's life-threatening, just like that other footage on YouTube that's come out of a baby driving a car. Now, all these instances, Tony, now I'm not sure if the YouTube phenomenon is actually encouraging this type of behaviour.
Oh, who knows?
But it's not on. And it's dangerous, and we don't want it. I mean, I've repeated this many times, and everyone knows my adage, a car is a dangerous weapon.
That's exactly
That's
right.
right, John.
Look, we've got to go to a sponsor break soon, but after the break, viewers, we've got a very interesting talk with people from Independence Australia. We've got a particular young fellow who's going to come on and give us his story of how he got injured, and also we're going to talk about SpinChat. So stay tuned, and we'll be back very shortly. Thank you.